Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today we're going to be talking, well, it's a Q&A, but we're going to be talking mainly Rolex, Hulk, future collectibles, but a little bit of other watches mixed in as well, and of course the Hodinkee travel clock controversy. But of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm still wearing my Breguet Marine, newest addition to my collection, still going through a very long honeymoon period, but I think I'm going to swap out watches tomorrow. Also, guys, don't forget to check out delraywatch.com. A bunch of new watches in stock today. We just got in an Omega Seamaster Titanium, super cool. We got in a few Meistersingers. Now, if you guys don't know Meistersinger, it is a German brand that makes single-handed watches. Not particularly expensive, most of them under $1,000, so be sure to check that out. And a beautiful Patek Philippe Nautilus. All that and more at delraywatch.com, link in the description below. So yeah, guys, these are the questions you asked me on Instagram. That's at Federico Talks Watches. Once every couple weeks, I put up a Q&A picture. When you see that, feel free to ask your questions, and I'm going to answer them today. The first one is from Geert Lathuders. I'm very sorry, because I know I butchered that. And he says, Dear Federico, my name is Geert. I'm from Belgium. I love watches. In the past year, I was lucky enough to buy a Rolex GMT Master Pepsi and a Hulk from the AD. Geert, that is a hell of a year for you. Congratulations. Since the prices are high in the secondary market, I'm a little afraid of wearing them. My question is, will a few superficial scratches significantly reduce the value? Geert, the truth is, no. A few superficial scratches won't reduce the value. Now they're used if you wear them at all. And as much as people complain about polishing, if you polish it once with a good polisher, even the most educated watch buyer will have no idea that it's been polished. I'm just speaking the truth. Now, of course, don't bang it around a whole lot. Don't get chips and dents in it. But wear it. Enjoy it. I think one of the worst things you can do is spend this type of money on watches and not enjoy them by wearing them. I wear my Hulk all the time. It's got a ton of scratches in it. Nothing super, deep or anything. And if I ever want to sell it, I'll give it to my polisher. He'll polish it up, make it look very, very new, and I'll sell it as used condition, but in very, very good shape. And you should do the same. Don't let the market dictate your enjoyment of the watch. That is a very big problem, and I really want you to go out and enjoy it. You waited for them, you paid for them, you finally got them. Take it out of the safe and put it on your wrist. Go enjoy it. Pascal Strupp says, Hey Fed, can you please share some business KPIs on delraywatch.com? How many people are part of the team? How much revenue are you making? Love your content. Greetings from Germany. Well, Pascal, I can share a few of them, but a few of them I'd like to keep private. We are currently 6 people right now at Delray Watch. Soon to be 7, as we're about to bring on board a director of operations to take a little load off of my plate. We currently sell and buy between 90 to 130 watches a month, depending on the month. I'm not going to tell you the revenue. We're going to keep that to ourselves. I mean, I'm sure you can Google it and things will pop up, but those are rough numbers. We prefer not to share that. But thankfully, business is very healthy and it's been growing. And all thanks to you guys, we really appreciate it. And also, we try and be super competitive and offer the best service we can. So yeah, those are some KPIs for you. Inaki Varela. Hey Fed, what do you think about the new Hodinkee travel watch? In my opinion, it is not worth it, but I would like to hear an expert's opinion. Greetings from Mexico City. Well, when I first saw it on Hodinkee, before I saw the price, I'm like, yeah, they're probably going to be charging like $800 for that thing. Then I saw the price of $5,900, and listen, you don't have to hear it from me. The internet basically exploded. I love Hodinkee. I read Hodinkee every day. I admire Ben Clymer. I admire most of those guys. I know a couple of them personally, and this isn't a dig at them, but that price is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, they've got some vintage, new old stock movements in there, but nothing particularly fancy. I mean, I don't even want to know what the markup is, but it's the Hodinkee tax. It sold out almost immediately because anybody that bought it, wanted something from Hodinkee. It sold out immediately. But I also think they probably overpaid by $4,000. So, I mean, if I was Hodinkee, would I do it? Well, the greedy part of me says yes, because they made a crap ton of money. But I think it could also take away some of your, I don't know, people lose respect. It was very obviously a cash grab. And as much as I will, I still love Hodinkee, I just, it left a bad taste in my mouth. It was a completely ridiculous price. I don't know, I haven't seen one positive review about it on the internet at all. I'm not saying it's a bad quality piece or anything, but I can't think of anybody saying that that price was fair. I mean, it made like headlines almost. Watches and guns. Hey Fed, do you think the Hulk will skyrocket more in price if it is discontinued? Well, watches and guns, I'm biased because I own a Hulk, but the Hulks are still climbing in price, and I think if they get discontinued, they will absolutely keep going up. Look at Kerbits, they did the same thing. Now, while the Hulk is significantly more common, I do think people actually kind of prefer the maxi case. There are a lot of people that don't. I'm one of them. I prefer the older style case. But it being more modern, with the newer technology, with ceramic and all that, I do think if they discontinue it, it'll get to Daytona level prices. Could I be wrong? Absolutely I can. It's just my opinion. Mr. Enthusiast 2. Future classic Rolex that is currently underappreciated? Well, that one's easy. Rolex Milgauss, particularly the white dial. Discontinued, very interesting color scheme, which obviously not a lot of people loved, with the white and the orange and the Thunderbolt secondhand. But historically, anytime Rolex does something weird like this, it goes underappreciated, no one wants it, people make fun of it, it gets discontinued, and then it becomes rare and everybody wants it. I think the Milgauss is the Rolex with the most personality, bar none. It's playful, it's got an interesting color scheme, it's got cool history, it's not particularly expensive as far as Rolex goes, and I absolutely think it is the future classic collectible Rolex that is currently underappreciated. Anyway, guys, keeping it short and simple today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. And please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any content. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.